So Natasha and Lauren, welcome to Fright Fest. You're here with Cinderella's Curse. It's about to have its premiere. How are you both feeling about the screening?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for everyone to see it. Obviously, it's already came out in a few different countries, so I'm excited for, obviously, the people of the UK to see it.
Yeah, very similar. It's made its international premiere all around the world, and we haven't been able to go to one yet, so this is really exciting.
Yeah.
And having grown up, watching Disney Cinderella and reading various Cinderella stories, how exciting is it to be involved in this version of Cinderella? Because it's quite different to what we've seen before.
Yeah, so, do you want to?
No, you go.
Yeah, so, obviously, the original Cinderella is a bit of a nicer tale. This one's obviously more gory, but I actually prefer this version. The other stories obviously follow the same plot. It's always Cinderella finds the prince, Cinderella gets the prince, yay, happy days. But this is obviously quite different. I much prefer this story actually.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously it's amazing to be a part of a storyline that's so iconic, and you get the sort of magic of Disney, but we get to put our own stamp on it, and being the genre that it is, even lean into it even further. So yeah, super fun.
And something that I really enjoyed when watching it is, it's mainly females. You've got a female director. There's so many women on cast. How was it, to be amongst so many women for once? Because I imagine that, still today there's still quite a lot of men on the set.
Yeah, I mean, we were just saying actually that the way that the story's been told is so much more empowering. Tash just mentioned, in the Disney film, Cinderella gets the prince, the stepsister and the stepmother, after doing all the awful things to her, never really get any comeuppance, they just kind of lose out. Whereas this one, there's some real revenge, there's some real feeling our emotions and acting upon that, and I think that's really empowering.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's nice for a change for women to actually get what they deserve, I think. Yeah, because usually they don't. They get the prince, and that's the end of it.
Yeah,
that's it. No matter what happens, they get the prince, and people think, oh yeah, she won, she got the prince. But I think this is better.
What's so great about the prince?
Yeah, what's so great? Who cares? Who cares about the prince?
And it's a horror film. There's obviously lots of blood and gore and practical effects. What's it like getting to play with those? Because it always looks so much fun on screen.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I mean, you're well seasoned in it now.
Yeah, honestly, I've done so many films with prosthetics and gore, and for one of my scenes in this, I won't say what it is, but for one of my scenes in this, I was in prosthetics for so long because they had to do so many different ones. It's not as bad as it looks. When people watch it, they probably think it's really bad. It's not that bad. The most annoying thing is fake blood is so sticky.
Yeah.
It actually tastes really nice. It's really sweet. So it's not bad in the mouth, but it's really sticky. That's probably the only annoying thing for me.
Yeah. And the time, like Tash was saying, and the time it takes to do it. I mean, obviously it looks amazing afterwards, but it's a lot less magical watching it getting put on.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for your time. I'm going to let you go and enjoy your screening. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
So Louisa, welcome to Fright Fest. The 25th anniversary. Cinderella's Curse is, it's here opening night. How are you feeling about the screening?
I'm excited, but obviously naturally a bit nervous.
And obviously Cinderella's Curse, everyone knows the story of Cinderella. What's different about this version?
Well, this version has lots of blood, lots of gore, moments that you don't expect, and moments that are a little bit relatable as well. So I think it starts very much where the audience can go, oh, I felt like that at some point, before descending into chaos.
I think something that I wasn't expecting when I was watching it was there seems to be quite a lot of Carrie overtones. Was that something that was, intentional when you were working on it?
Yeah, absolutely. It was one of the movies that we got inspired by. We loved the idea of having people in a big kind of ballroom setting and then chaos kicking off. And then what a better way to get inspiration than something like Carrie.
And another thing, I don't think anybody's going to be prepared for the fairy godmother. Would you agree?
Yeah, fairy godmother slightly different.
Almost a little bit Cenobite in a way, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely made from scratch, I think is the word. Created from scratch. Not an inch on her that's, human.
Nice. And obviously, we've all grown up with Cinderella. What do you think it is about this story in particular that lends itself so well to being converted into a horror film?
Well, if you look at the original story by the Charles Perrault Brothers Grimm, actually it is a little bit gruesome because you had the sister who had her toes cut off and they're riding on the horseback. I think that it's a story about revenge essentially, and I think that with Cinderella, because she's been abused and she's got so much stuff going against her, when she finally has a revenge moment, it's just the perfect storyline to make it into something more bloody.
And for yourself, have you started working out what's coming next? I know that you tend to be quite busy. Have you got your next film lined up?
So I do a lot of production, so I've been producing a lot of kind of micro-budget movies. We've got Cinderella 2 sequel maybe happening. We're just trying to have a think about that now. And then I've got a couple of ideas brewing. But just basically writing Cinderella for the moment, and then some things penciled coming up.
So I'm going to let you go and enjoy your screening. Thank you so much. So Kelly, welcome to Fright Fest. You're here with Cinderella's Curse, where you're playing the title character. How's it feeling?
How am I feeling? I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling all the emotions, but overall, I'm very excited.
And I guess a lot of girls when they're little and they're growing up, they dream of being Cinderella. So how did it feel to get to play her?
Oh my God, I grew up watching Disney, and I loved all the Disney princesses, and Cinderella was actually my favourite one. So when I got offered the role, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be a Disney princess. But when I read the script, I was like, okay, it's not quite like the story we know. But no, it was so exciting. It's such a fun, unhinged character to play. So yeah, I was very excited.
And I think out of all the fairy stories, Cinderella really lends itself to going quite dark. How do you think this character lends herself so well to this really dark side?
Yeah, well, I think the original tale that most people don't really know that they think about the Disney thing. It's actually quite a dark and twisted story, isn't it? So it was fun to kind of bring that back and tell a different side of the story. And yeah, I think for the horror fans, people are gonna love it. So it was very exciting to play.
And one thing that I love about this film is that there's so many women. Obviously, there's the stepmother, the stepsisters, the fairy godmother. What was it like? And you got a female director. What was it like working, in that environment, with such sort of female power?
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, Louisa was a great director. She wasn't very strict with the lines. If I wanted to change things, she was very open to that. And I've actually worked with Natasha and Danielle, who plays the stepmother and my sister. We've worked together before, so we have such good chemistry already. So it was so lovely, and we're such a little family on set. You get to spend so much time together, and we had such a lovely time. So yeah, it was great, female empowerment. Yeah.
And does that relationship then help, considering how mean they have to be? Does that trust mean that they can maybe push a bit further than somebody else necessarily would?
Yeah, good question. Especially when you're friends, you can be because you know each other so well, you just go for it, to make me cry, just say whatever you need to say. And yeah, that works really well. I think when you know each other, it helps. So yeah, great female empowerment on the set.
And I've heard rumours that there might be a sequel. Would you be up for returning if there was?
Oh, I'm actually filming one at the moment. I got to bed at 6:30 this morning from filming, so yeah, a little bit tired, but yeah, the next one's coming out. We're filming at the moment. It'll be out next year, so yeah, that's to come. With other Disney princesses involved.
Well, I'm going to let you go and enjoy your screening and get some sleep. So Danielle, welcome to Fright Fest. You're here with Cinderella's Curse, which is imminently going to have its premiere. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so excited. I can't wait for everyone to see what we've done with the film. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of gore. Are you ready? I am.
And who is it that you're playing in the film?
I play the stepmother, the evil stepmother, aka, wait and see. She does a lot of, questionable things.
And obviously, we've all grown up listening to, reading Cinderella and seeing various Cinderella outings. What was it about this version and, playing the evil stepmother that stood out to you as something that you wanted to be involved with?
And when I heard they were turning Cinderella into a horror version, obviously I thought, that's pretty creepy. I definitely want to be involved in something that's going to ruffle people's feathers. In a good way, maybe. In a bad way, it's going to get people talking. And I've never played such an evil character before, so I thought that's going to challenge me as an actor. And I actually heard about the role when I was in Cannes. So I was in a film festival celebrating films. I might have had a glass of Prosecco in my hand, and I was like, yes, bring it on. I was actually with the girl who plays Cinderella and the evil, the fairy godmother. Sorry, I'm the evil stepmother. So we were all together. So when we heard about it, we were like, yes, cheers, let's do this.
And what fun that you all managed to to get involved with it as well.
Absolutely. I mean, a dream come true, right? Playing such different characters than the original. Yeah, as an actor, it's a dream come true.
And this is a horror film, but it's very female focused. So was that fun? I think a lot of times there's maybe one or two women on a horror set, but this, you've got a female director and then such a strong female cast as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Women power. There was a lot of great males on set as well, behind the camera. We had the Prince as well, who sadly can't be here today. But yeah, working with some amazing talent. Louisa's a great director and shared her vision, and working with the girls on set. Not only were they wonderful to work with, when the camera stopped rolling, we all stayed in this incredible castle up in Scotland, and just some of the offset moments, the laughs we had, memories that I'm going to remember forever. Some things maybe not suitable for camera, but yeah, we had a lot of fun, and I've made friends for life, so yeah, it was brilliant.
And for those that can't be here tonight for the premiere, why should they keep an eye out for Cinderella's Curse?
Because it's not going to be what you expected, and everyone does an absolutely fantastic performance. The cinematography is brilliant, the directing is brilliant, and I think you'll see some, definitely different sides to the actors that have played in different parts before. So it's going to be, and it's fun. We had fun doing it, and isn't that what it's all about? And for the hardcore gore horror fans, they're going to be wiggling in their seats. They're going to love it.
I'm going to let you go and enjoy your premiere.
Amazing. Thank you so much.